Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
In with a header! It's there! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Broad smiles all round.
It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's found some space here. And he's away. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Played out wide. Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bale. Can he put it away? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eto'o. He's free, he has got space. Cannavaro. Platini. Hazard. Look at the space here.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bergomi. Now it's Eto'o. Platini. And here's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
That is lovely. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Besiktas have their second corner now. Davids tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball over the top. They're urging him to shoot. Shapes to shoot! He has! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Platini. Oh, this is a great position. And he has been fouled there.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Beckham! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Lahm. Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lahm. Bale. It'll be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. And here's Bale. Looking tidy in possession here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Seedorf. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Beckham. Platini. To Thuram. Cannavaro. Platini. And it's Thuram. That's Thuram. Cannavaro.
There will be 3
Beckenbauer.
minutes added time.
And it's Lahm.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Good strike, quite an alarm.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2 goals to 1.
On our club's FM station.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bergomi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Bale. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Cristiano RONALDO. That is a big chance! Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. There's the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, their fourth corner of the game. That's a decent clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Beckham has found the net here, of course. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Eto'o, shot a goal! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Hazard. Number 8, Seedorf. Number 15, Eto'o. Number 26, Gravetz. Coming on the field, number 13.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Beckenbauer. Platini. Ribery. Valverde. A picture of focus and alertness. Cannavaro. Gilberto Silva. Had a shot! There was plenty of power on that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rodri. Platini. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. And it's been given away. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Bale. Bale. Well read, and the danger is averted. Van Basten. Cannavaro. Schneider. Interesting ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ivory Coast clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, this is... Can he find the finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Besiktas with the corner, there first. Ivory Coast are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lahm. And it's Bale. Now it's Bale. And here's Cristiano RONALDO. Oh, that's delightful. Played in deep.
Besiktas clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Beckham. Now Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lahm. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had a hit. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Decent hit! He's scored! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the ball's gone astray. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Played back in.
There will be 1 minute.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
It's a mighty effort! Platini. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been slung wide. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Platini. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two. Mbappe, he's through here, and he was quick to react. Beckham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckham does well to get it back. Mbappe is onto this. Besiktas can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Besiktas still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Platini. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. David Villa! No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, well played. Lahm. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Mbappe. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's intervened well there. Platini. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Good read, needed to be.
Besiktas really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Beckenbauer. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Ivory Coast surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
David Villa. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. And that's an errant pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Torres stood his ground strongly. He could be in here. Lan calmly anticipates. Beckham. Into the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be one
Steps in, and that's the end of that. That's gone for a throw-in. De Bruyne. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And we come to you now with a quick request.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cristiano RONALDO. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's picked it up out wide. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a goal kick. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's...
Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Osimhen did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Lam. And it's Bale. Messi. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, he's had a hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bale could try cutting inside here. He's got two. He's got a goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Besiktas clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the runner. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Shot could be on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good spot, he's seen the run, and it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! Mendes is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often. The
Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Look, oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Beckham. Besiktas are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Cristiano RONALDO. Oh, he's bustling through here. Messi! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate. Oh, what has happened here? Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe finds himself offside. Bruno Fernandes. Osimhen. Messi. Mbappe. A lot of space ahead of him. In towards the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's in plenty of space here. Messi is in a really good position out wide. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mendes looking to run onto it. Mbappe providing an outlet on... And the shot! He's scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Osimhen demonstrates.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Here we go again.
Besiktas really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi. Now it's Cristiano RONALDO. And that could set him on his way. Face to face with the keeper. Shot at goal! It's loose, and again! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Messi.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And it's Messi. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
550.
Osimhen. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. And here's Platini. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Cristiano RONALDO. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It's Salah! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Aim forwards. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Messi has a look and plays it forward. No luck with that dink over the top.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Osimhen. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Lampard. Bruno Fernandes. That's good play. Oh, good spread. James just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Bale. Osimhen strokes it back. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, important interception. Decent hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Besiktas, oh, terrible pass. Osimhen. Great chance! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
33 minutes added time.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lampard. Bruno Fernandes. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Look, movement creates more options.
There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that is a terrific save! And that's it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please be made aware that smoking
Your
is
final
only
thoughts, Jim?
permitted in
Yeah, this looked the
designated
most
areas
likely
within these
outcome,
grounds.
but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.